Welcome all you fire signs to your weekly energy update, and this is going to be for January 23rd through January 30th, and of course these are timeless as well, so if you come across these outside of that time frame, I would still trust your intuition and watch the video because I'm sure there are messages for you. So this is for all your fire signs regardless of where you have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your chart, and we're just going to be looking to see what the Creator wants you to know about this week. And I'm going to start off by using these empowering question cards, and we're just going to see what question the Creator wants to bring into your awareness for this coming week. There we go. All right, so for our fire signs, what would you like them to know about this coming week, please? Okay, there we go. And here is your, what if everything is as it should be? How would that make you feel? So that is a great card and a great question, right? So what if everything is as it should be? So I'm going to use these standard Rider-Waite tarot, and we're just going to see what else the Creator wants to bring to your attention around this question, right? What if everything is as it should be? Okay, there's that one. What else? Okay, and these four. Okay. So we will take a look here, and you have the Four of Cups. And so cups are our emotions, and this is very much water energy. So regarding what if everything is as it should be, when we don't think it is as it should be, we're looking at all these should be's, all these expectations, right? These are the three cups that tell us these are the things that are supposed to quench your thirst, right? One of the cups is cups of relationships, and that can be, you know, romantic or family or friends or work, or even with our fur babies or feather babies, you know, whatever relationship it might be, we're told that's going to make you quench your thirst and make you feel whole and complete, right? And the second cup is like circumstances, like jobs, careers, education, circumstantial type things in our lives. And then the third thing is the physical stuff, like our bodies, our possessions, our bank accounts, and all of those things, if they quench our thirst at all, don't last very long because it's all temporary. Everything on the outside is temporary. So when we look at this Ace of Cups, that is being offered by the heavens, by the hand of the Creator, that is full of the living waters that does make us feel whole and complete. So with regards to, with everything being as it should be, all of these things do happen. All those unfulfilling things do happen on purpose, for a purpose. It's why we came here. We wanted to experience what it might feel like to feel unfulfilled, to feel limited and powerless, and all those delicious emotions and experiences attached to the fear and conditional world are opposite of who we really are. But when we sip of this cup, then we realize so much. We realize what we truly were thirsting for. And with that contrast between these things down here that do not fulfill us and this thing that does, then we're like, aha, everything is as it should be. No moment is ever wasted, because that is what we came here to experience. So we have this belief, I should not feel those uncomfortable emotions, but obviously we do, because we do feel them, right? And we do come down here to experience that. So I love that the emotional piece kicked in here. And then you have the Seven of Wands. So the Wands is our fire energy. So this is definitely your energy. And it represents like our drive, our ambition, our aha inspiration, our passion, and our spiritual energy. But what the Seven of Wands brings in is this realization that you don't have to defend you can live your life and live, and you're holding your wand here, which is your passion and your belief. And there's other people out there that are like, no, you can't do that. You need to do what we think you should do. And again, all that, I'm trying to say that it's like all this conflict, all these fears of letting these people down, of being attacked, of, for not doing what everyone else wants you to do. You don't have to do that. You have the higher ground here, which in a battle, that's the best place to be. And you don't have to defend, because you have a right to believe what you want to believe, and so does everyone else. So when you bring in this, what if everything is as it should be? Again, any conflict that comes up, any energies that we experience in our life happens on purpose for a purpose. And a lot of times, this conflict that comes to us in our lives, it's going to show us what we truly believe, right? When we're challenged, when other people are going, no, 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 that's not what you're supposed to do. No, no, no. Come down here and be miserable with the rest of us. How dare you be happy and content with what you want in life? Because misery loves company. They're trying to poke and burst your bubble. But you don't have to allow that. And it basically, this reiteration that all that conflict that happens, even though like these emotions here, they're uncomfortable and we don't like feeling them because we're not used to feeling that way on the other side. All these emotions that we feel are so new and so different and so opposite of what we feel back on the other side, that we question it and question it. And so this is just reiterating again that this conflict and the stuff that happens, it happens on purpose for a purpose. And when we can grasp that and believe that, then we don't get defensive, because we realize, instead of blaming other people for our feelings and our emotions, we realize, I've asked for this experience to happen, so what do I want to do with that? And so I love that this is unfolding and just kind of talking about the emotions, and then the fire, and then more emotions. And again, here's these 5 of Cups shows those 3 cups that are spilt. So this happens right after the 4. It's like you have the 3 cups and you're realizing that they did not fulfill you. And so you're mourning I don't say the loss of those things, but you're kind of definitely reflecting and definitely dealing with the loss and these feelings of that you no longer need those things, that those things are never going to fulfill you like this Ace of Cups does. And so we do go through, our human side especially goes through this feeling of oh my gosh, but those things were so much a part of me all my life, I just don't want to let them go. But what's great is you have behind you 2 cups, which is the 2 of Cups. And what the 2 of Cups brings in is this awareness that you're so much more than just this humanness, that you are this human character that you playing here on this earthly plane, but you have this actor that you are behind this character, which is a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. And so you have this awareness that, so you have access to this Ace of Cups at all times, because your higher self is actually made of that unconditional love. And at any moment, if you connect and remember who you really are, you can join together and have this whole new different experience of walking upon this earth. Again, everything is as it should be in every moment. And we have all these circumstances and all these fated events that come our way. And within those, we still get to choose with our own free will and our power of choice what story we're going to apply to that situation and what emotion we want to feel during that situation. So you're waking up to all of this awareness, especially around emotion, because you've got 2 cups with emotions here. But realizing that everything is as it should be helps bring this peace, because when we have an expectation that things are supposed to unfold a certain way and they don't, we feel this way, right? But when we realize, okay, if something didn't happen, then it wasn't meant for me, and there's something else meant for me, or I wanted to experience what it would feel like to feel loss, then it transforms how I think about and approach everything. It's very much the wheel of fortune. Yeah. And then you have the death card, which is death and birth and rebirth. It's about transformation. And so with this question coming up here, it's really digging into, do you really believe that your life is this out of control drama train that's about to leap off the tracks and blow up in a gorge? Or do you believe that everything that happens on purpose for a purpose, and that life doesn't happen to you, but that life happens for you? And when you make this transformation of that life happens to you, when you let that die, and you have this rebirth into that life happens for you, it totally transforms the energy. So this week, and actually what I might do is post down here, because I've created this new series that I'm working on with the Creator in Spirit, which is called You times 2 for 2022. And it is much about this Two of Cups, where it's just joining together in realization that there's the two of you that are living this human experience. And in the last episode that I just did before I recorded this, it came out last week, I talked in there about the Wheel of Fortune card and the Tower card, which is very much about answering this question. So I'll post that down in the comments below, or the in the description box below, and I might I'll have the playlist of You times 2 at the very end of this video as well, so you can go check that out. And because that really goes into so much detail of what we are talking about with this question about what if everything is as it should be. So this is going to be a fun week for you, because it really is going to be this freedom that comes with this transformation if you so choose to go on that little adventure. And trust me, from my viewpoint, it definitely was worth it. And I know it's kind of scary at first, but it doesn't have to be scary. It can be so freeing and so beautiful. So be sure to check that out. And I'm going to leave the reading here. In addition to this readings, and I do monthly readings by each zodiac sign. I do these weekly energy updates, and I do new moon, full moon, and a variety of other readings and videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a like and then click the subscribe button and then the notification bell, that allows you to change your setting to be notified immediately when any of these videos come out. And also doing all of that helps share the love, because when you like and share and subscribe to a channel, it makes basically the YouTube algorithm happy, and it will then share videos with other people as well as recommended videos. So if you want to help share the love, you can do any of those things. And of course, if you do that, I greatly appreciate that, but never any pressure to do so. All right, fire signs, you have an amazing week, and know that as you go throughout each and every second of every day, you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. I'll be sure to be talking to you very soon, but until then, you take care.